You're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. I actually
What's
was
up?
trying to hit you up, man. I was calling about this deal I have on the contract. It's a for sale by owner. It's in Covington, Kentucky, right? First thing I wanted to ask was when I do get a for sale by owner under contract, right? Do I have the owner remove their number from the listing?
I probably wouldn't. I mean, they're gonna get calls, but like, what's the point? And if the word doesn't work out with you, then they got to remove it. They can
Okay.
put pending, right? I would probably move it to pending if they're going to do something.
Yeah.
But you just got to understand that your cash buyer is going to see it. So like there's no hiding it.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell you to do 70% on the listing price, because the cash buyer is going to see it 70% of the listing price. Like, okay, that's actually a really good discount. I can do that. Anything above that, the buyer's going to be like, they're going to be kind of upset. Not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. A lot of buyers get upset. Even if they're good buyers, they're still going to be upset.
So if it was so let's say it's originally listed for like 190K, I would take 70% of that, and then that's what I would use to as my offer.
No, below that.
Below that.
Yeah, cash buyer's going to want it like 133, 135 at that deal. Bro, you see me do these Zillows. I do 75, 80, $90,000 price reduction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did it like right after watching you, and I'm not gonna lie. I did not grasp like the total concept. It was more of a like, you know what, F it, let's get to just calling, and you know what I mean? Like, and I ended up getting like a reduction. It was like 180,000, but I definitely did not get a 70% reduction on it. I got it
went from 195 to 180.
No, it was 180. It's 180,000, and I offered 145,000. That was my not bad.
Not bad. Not 70, but not bad. Okay.
So he talked his way up to 147.5, right? And the thing is, I did comps, right? And in the past 3 months, there were like two more similar houses that sold for like the 300, like almost. I think it was. Let me pull it up on my phone so that way I'm more accurate. I got all the information right here. But let's see. So yeah, I got my ARV at 360K plus. I was trying to get rid of it, or I'm trying to get rid of it because I have it under contract right now. I actually just left. Like I drove all the way to Kentucky to see the property in person because I was just so hyped. Like I was just like, oh, I got my first thing under contract. You know what I mean? Let me go see it in person. I met the buyer. Buyer was cool. I walked through with I had one potential buyer send a contractor through, and I walked through with them. So that's where I got my ARV number from. You know what I mean? And the previous comps.
All right, Moses, let's skip the comps, bro. How much is the cash buyer looking to buy it for?
The cash buyer, well, I spoke to a couple of them, but the only one that got back to me with a number went all the way down from 165 to 75K. I was like, whoa.
75.
Yeah.
All right. Now, see, he's at like 90%. All right. That's too much. Okay. So remember, you can't sell a deal. If you're not selling it right now, it's because you have it locked up for too high or you haven't found enough cash buyers. I don't know where you're at right now. I really legit don't know.
I already got it under contract. I spoke to like several people. I had like 2 people tell me like there wouldn't be enough juice in it, but then I spoke to another cash buyer. But my thing is, I wasn't in his buy box. It was more so that, I was just building rapport with him through, just saying, hey, no harm done if you don't want this. And, he kind of got back to me about how I was advertising the property and, something like stuff about that. You know what I mean? And he said it was a good deal. He said my numbers are pretty on point. You know what I mean? And he gave me his buy box and told me to think about him first in the future if I lock up anything or when I lock up, properties within his buy box. So, it's kind of like, I have one buyer that is legit, telling me, hey, yeah, this is good. You got good numbers. And I got, this guy offering me 75K.
Honestly, you talk to more buyers. You legit, you're not in the guy's buy box. You've only talked to one cash buyer. You got to bump his numbers up. You got to be at 4 to 5. You know what you got to do too.
I mean, I've definitely emailed and like called more than 5 people, and I have gotten like responses, but everybody just sends me back. I've gotten all of the potential buyers by box. You know what I mean? Either they're not in the area but I would assume that, the location is perfect. It's right by the water. It's like 5 minutes from Paycor Stadium. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's where the Cincinnati Bears play. So, I was just kind of wondering like, why would that person go so low on an offer? It seems like a pretty good steal in the neighborhood.
You talk to one person. Talk to one guy. That was it. You got to talk to 4 or 5 that want to go by and look at the house.
Okay.
You got to change your language and talk to these buyers now, because you're looking for cash buyers. And now you're in selling deal mode. Hey, my name is Moses. I have a deal locked up in Covington, and I'm looking for someone to buy it. Are you looking to buy any more properties in Covington for cash? Yes. Here's the property. You're getting a little more desperate. You're gonna have to do it. And then, hey, I can do this price. Oh, I can do this price. I can do this price. Boom. You get 3 or 4 of them, then you're going to figure out what's the problem with the property.
Okay.
We really can't move forward unless we know if you got to bring it down in price or you haven't talked to enough buyers. I think you have to bring enough buyers to figure it out.
Yeah, I've only had one person walk through, actually
That's
coming
the problem.
Yeah.
And the issue is, bro, you have to get a price. So did he give you that 165 price commitment before he walked through?
No.
So make sure he gives a price commitment before he walks through the house. I always say that at freewholesaling.com because you don't want to do too many walkthroughs. Is it a vacant property?
Yes, the property is it's vacant. The owner doesn't owe anything on the property, so it's got 100% equity in it. And
how far is the house from you?
bro, I just got back today from driving 10 hours.
Why do you drive 10 hours, dude?
Honestly, I'm just the type of person, like, I get so hyped, and I was just like, you know what? I have to see it in person. I got it under contract. I need to see it in person. You know, I don't regret it. I would say I built connections. I got a lot of buyers buy boxes. I live in New York.
Oh Lord, bro. All right. I mean, dude, do me a favor, get a lockbox on the property and just bring your buyers through with that.
Yeah, and that was another thing. See, the buyer doesn't want to put a lockbox on it.
Seller or buyer?
I mean, yeah, the seller doesn't want to put a lockbox on it. You know, like, I have good rapport with him.
Why?
You know, he says he has to be there to walk them through the property, or he doesn't, you know, not while he's not there. He hasn't really given me a reason.
It's the house. We don't have control of it. Just tell him, hey, this guy he charged me too much. We got to bring another contractor through, and then the next person is going to be your contractor.
Okay.
So you're going to have to find a buyer. Say, hey, you know what? I'm looking to buy this. What price works for you? Here are the pictures. Okay. So you can do 165. Are you good for that price? If you are good for it, you can walk through.
Okay.
You got to make them do a commitment, because if you keep them at their word, they can't really go from 165 to 70. I think the guy was trying to play you, honestly, because cash buyers do that a lot sometimes. I think he was trying to play you for a fool. So just, hey, can you commit at this price? Fine. You can walk through and go through the house.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, his contractor tried to talk to well, honestly, what's the policy on them having their contractor talking to the seller? Because the contractor at one point
talk to the seller. They deal with real estate. I tell the cash buyer that too.
So the cash buyer, their contractor shouldn't be talking with the seller?
No. Why?
Yeah, that's what I figured. I did see, but that's the other thing. See, the other buyer I spoke to told me that the number was right. He told me on the phone, he said, you should, you know, the way he put it was, you should let go of that fear of somebody trying to circumvent you and screw you out of the deal. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I had told him about how this contractor kept trying to discuss numbers with the seller while I'm there. And, you know, the seller was with me. The seller had to put him in his place. The seller told him, you're discussing this with him, not me, you know? So
you need to make sure you tell your cash buyers that. Go to freewholesaling.com, dude. You got to ask the right questions. You got to be really militant with the cash buyer.
Okay.
Dude, it's like have you ever dealt with like a puppy or a small cat?
Yeah, I had a puppy, definitely.
You know what dogs do when they're young? They test you. They see what they can get away with and what they can't. And if you let them sleep on the bed, they're going to sleep on the bed. If you don't let them on the couch, they won't be on the couch.
Yeah.
They test you, okay? Cash buyer's testing you too. Don't let the cash buyer on the bed, all right? Don't let them where they don't want to be. Take them off. Yeah. Hey, you're not allowed on here. You're not allowed to talk to the buyer. You have to
treat a puppy like a puppy.
Train them like a dog. You actually have. If you don't, they're going to pee and poop all over your house. And all right, dude? All right?
Yeah, I hear you. Yo, thank you.
Cash buyer. So you repeat back to me, next cash buyer, where they want to walk through the house, what's the process?
I'll send you some pictures through, and if you can commit to this price right here is 165, okay? Would that be okay? Look, would you want to come see more after that? Are you comfortable? You know what I mean? So that would be like my first step. Obviously not worded like that, but you know, just okay. All right. So now that you've seen it, are you comfortable with moving forward?
Okay.
Or would you say something differently, like along those lines?
A little different. And are you comfortable moving forward? Sure. See, that was good. And then say, okay, well, if you're good with that one, since you're willing to commit to that price, we can go buy and see the property.
Okay.
Now, obviously, if something crazy happens, I get why we'd have to change it but for pretty much you're locked in on that. So what we do is we'll bring you or the contractor through. There's no talking to the seller, just talking with us. You're in and out. It's 5 minutes in and out. Boom, boom, just confirming the condition. We're not going in there to inspect and see if this is going to be the right thing. You actually commit. You got to commit first, and then you can go through it. I have a lot of buyers looking to buy this property. Then go through there. Boom, boom, boom. You should be fine.
Okay. But as far as the seller, see, I've been in contact with the seller, and he knows. Obviously, I met with him. We shook hands. He walked me through personally. I mean, yeah. So the seller can't necessarily do anything because I have it under contract. That's my only thing. Because the seller
cash buyer respects you. If the cash buyer doesn't respect you, they can run you over through the price. If you train them the right way, they're not going to run you through with the price. You got ran through the price. The guy I've rarely seen $90,000 price reductions from cash buyers, but the guy really thought he could really pull one over you.
Damn. Right? Hey, he didn't get it. He didn't get one over me. You know, I told him he could work with me in the future.
Well, he got the walkthrough off of you. So yeah, he got something.
Okay. So I mean, what can they get from the walkthrough?
You only get a certain amount of walkthroughs on a property. 3 or 4 is the most, especially the buyer like, with the seller that you have. So you got to make sure you have really high quality cash buyers.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Because if I'm gonna have a buyer come through, I gotta have this already established with the buyer that you are my contractor going to look at this right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. See. Yeah. This is that's where.
All right, man.
All right. Yo.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next live, man. Drop
All
that
right,
StreamYard link. I had to ask you for it multiple times, man. Make sure you drop that
Facebook group,
StreamYard
bro.
link for everybody to join in. I love what you're doing.
Go to the
bro.
Facebook group.
I'm in the Facebook group. I'm in the YouTube
It's in
group.
the featured. Go to the top. Go to the top. It's in there every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
Boom. Zach again. I mean, I could see.
Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group.
Oh, see, okay, see, I'm on your page.
No, go to Wholesaling Houses for Real.
Boom. Oh, okay, so I gotta tap this button right here, featured. I mean, I see this right here.
Yeah, click on it, and there should be a StreamYard link.
Yeah.
I had to train you, bro. But it's okay. But now you saw it once. Now you got to hop on, and now I gotta put your butt to the fire and make sure you get this deal done. Because guess what's gonna happen next time you hop on here? You know what I'm gonna ask you? How many buyers you talk to, and you have to give me an answer.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Everybody, so everyone's gonna see what you did.
Oh yeah, I got you, and I'm gonna have proof. Yo, I got the text. I got the text on my phone right now from all the buyers that I texted.
Got this, man. I would also deal with a couple realtors too. I would legit probably try to call 20 realtors if I were you.
You just brought up another question. Excellent, because I actually spoke to a realtor. A realtor called me, and because I had set up a ghost listing, you know what I mean, and I did, hey, yeah, we got rid of that one, but I still got this one, and so I did that, and I had a couple people call me. One of them, somebody's talking about a rent to own or a rent to buy, type of thing, but I didn't think that would work. You know what I mean? Like,
that wouldn't work. You're wholesaling, man. You're just selling it, dude.
Okay, yeah.
So go with the realtors on cash sales and go from there. Realtor, like just everything I did on my live yesterday, just go through it and you should find some good buyers.
Yeah, I'm about to do that. I was just mad tired last night, man.
You're good, man. You got the entire Cincinnati metropolitan area. You're going to find a couple good realtors.
Word.
And guess what? You don't have to drive 10 hours because you have a realtor that's going to do the showing for you. Boom.
But how much do I offer them on, or do they like kind of throw their own little
160 and then the realtor gets $5,000. So 165 purchase price.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the realtor would take the $5,000.
Hey, the realtor $5,000.
All right, cool. So I would just, I'm going to look at your video from yesterday and I'm going to pick up, the pieces from there.
All right, bro.
All right, bro, man. You have happy Festivus. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Festivus. You got this. All right. Have a blessed one, man.